viewers, welcome to Team Kunyanya Live Talk. Today I'm joined by one of the most controversial spin doctors at Great Zimbabwe. The name is Dr. Shakes. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. How are you, Comrade Shakes?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm very much blessed. Let's go straight into the business of the day. Before we go into real issues, tell us who is Dr. Shakes? Who is Bright Mushekwa generally?
Dr. Shakes.
Yes, Dr. Shakes.
Doctor of Kunyanya.
It's Doctor of Kunyanya.
Doctor of Transport.
Doctor of Transport. Yeah. I think you're hearing it for yourself, viewers, that is called Doctor of Transport, Doctor of Team Kunyanya. Dr. Bright Mushekwa,
yes, sir.
Also known as Dr. Shakes.
Yeah.
What are problems faced by students concerning transport issue at Great Zimbabwe in general?
I think that issue is very critical. The transport system at this institution is not efficient and effective, especially in Mashara. We wait one bus from main campus. Could take my students from roundabout to TOC, of which our lectures start at 8. But the bus is not figure come up around past 8. We have part 4s who are busy projects. We have disabled students who are that transport. Some of my students, they don't have money.
Okay. I think you have heard it for yourself that our Dr. Shakes has been talking much about the problems, but let us see if he's best fit for the position. Dr. Shakes, how are you going to solve these problems? You have been talking about the problems. It's not about just complaining, but it's all about doing what it takes to be a leader. So what are you going to do to solve these problems, Dr. Shakes?
The first step I'm going to implement was we have to shift from we will to we are. I'm going to first the bus Mashara rail station Mashara. Pama bus here aripo. Not that I'm going to introduce utenga rimwe nywana no. Pane aripo achona. One Rosenda Mashara. The need for main campus. We have to increase to hire from CMED. Yes. Because it's difficult for my students to travel from ghetto to main campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've just said it you saying that you are going to hire more buses. I've got a student who is called Kudzi from Harare, who is a GZU alumni. He has been saying there are some allegations that it costs about $450 to hire a CME bus for a day. Considering that we are going to spend more money hiring the buses instead of buying new buses, we will remain with few buses. What's your take on the issue of hiring more buses instead of purchasing new buses? Considering the amount of money you're going to spend more on hiring.
You know, I am a risk management and insurance student, a risk manager as well. For a short term, it's beneficial for us to hire than to buy, in outright buy. Because it's difficult for us to buy 150,000 bus from Japan. And it takes something like a year for it to be here in that bus. So for him to manage my shortcomings are critical right now, we have to hire. Could service situation in transport is critical right now. So for me, I'm going to. I know yes, it's difficult, but this is the big institution. We are at invest of choice. And I think the tertiary ministry will subsidize the institution if need be.
Okay. I think you have heard him as a risk manager. He just called himself a risk manager from being Dr. Shakes. He's not referring to himself as doctor. He's not referring to himself as risk managers. He said it's risky for us to buy more buses instead of hiring for solving shortcoming problems that are happening right now. Then I understand Dr. Shakes have been and Zikosu. What made you leave Zikosu and you to join Team Kunyanya? That I felt Team Kunyanya is the talk of the town. What's so special about Team Kunyanya, about you as Dr. Shakes?
Man. That is because we were not representing the students, but we were serving the ZANU-PF for, we were serving the ZANU-PF mandate.
Okay.
It is because we're not representing the students. We're trying to intimidate the students. We are C10s, we are CIDs, yeah, but we are all students. We're intimidating the students. We're not representing the students.
So you're
now it's Kunyanya. It's a student thing, just for students. Just for students. It's a student thing, just for students, not affiliated to any national politics. But right now, if you say to a student, an intellectual, go and vote for something which is affiliated to ZANU-PF or to national politics, it's difficult because if it's a risk.
Okay, so can I just cut you right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were in Zikosu.
Yeah.
Did by any single day you walk past Kwareding as a sit-in?
At some time we were forced to do so by our fellow guys. We are sit-ins, we are big by sit-ins. Everything is in our control. Because we have the big fishes from the national admin.
Okay.
But we were saving those guys vakatopinda invest vachiwana magrant. You see? Okay. Now in the same invest where my students are in poverty. Okay. Where students are represent pachao. The reason my students, if my students are suffering right now, it's because they lack employment. They don't know how they are right.
It's okay. I think we can go on and on that issue. Yes, I think viewers have just heard that there was once in Zikosi who also worked masquerading as a C10 and intimidating students, saying that we are being begged by operatives. And you've also heard him saying that they were not serving the interest of students, but he was saying they were serving the interest of ZANU-PF Mandra. But he said now Tim Kunyanya is now serving the interest of the students. I have a viewer concurring with this issue who is called Amanda Dube from Mashawa. Is saying Shakes is now a reformed man. I think I'll vote for him. This is what Amanda is saying. We also have got another person from Bostira from Mashaba again saying we can now vote for Dr. Shakes. He's now a reformed man. We've got also another person from social sciences called Amanda. Amanda is saying now I'm going to vote for Zikosu. I'm now going to vote for Tim Kunyanya because this guy used to harass us while he was in Zikosu. But now he's a reformed man. We will make sure he walks the talk. Now, Dr. Shakes, I understand that you participated in the SRI elections under Tim Kunyanya and you've lost the elections. What makes you now think that you are going to win the same election that you lost under Tim Kunyanya?
I learned from my failure. I diagnosed the loopholes from my previous election. Now I know how to campaign. I know how to strategize for this post. And SRA election was not lacking intensity as compared to this one. So now I'm doctor for you, doctor of Kunyanya.
Ndofunga ma degree nchingonzwa ndofunga ma degree yenyu doctor ase fake. You are going to put your degree into good use. Because tangonzwa nevamwe vari kuti kwanzi doctor kwai degree ra Dr. Shakes arisire kutenga ere umwe abva ati zvakare kwanzi degree ra doctor iro arisire kungofona ere kuti ndoda kugraduate. Dr. Shakes hope degree ramunaro in this politics of leadership arisire kutenga. Zakari, I've got somebody saying now on the post, they're saying to everyone saying they're voting on our platform, saying we are going to make sure you get your posts. Right now, for today, Dr. Shakes, thank you for joining us in the studio. But once again, what's the last word to your fans out there?
There comes a time where silence is a betrayal. I have to represent students. I have advocating for students. I am a student as well. I have my fellow students. They are my students. They are my fellow students as well. Yes. So I have to represent them. I have to empower them.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shakes. You've heard that there comes a time where silence is a betrayal. I think the cat is now out of the bag and he can now speak for himself on behalf of the students. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, Team Kunyanya, right now. Don't also forget to to follow us on Twitter. Don't forget also to follow us on Instagram handle. Make sure that everywhere is Team Kunyanya. Make sure all our shows are available on every network, and don't also forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening to our views. Thank you so much, Dr. Shakes.
Don't forget also to vote for Mushekwa, Dr. Shakes.
Thank you so much, sir.